Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you so much for subscribing, and if you haven't been here before, please subscribe and hit the bell so that you can see future videos from me. Today I'm about to make some chana and potato, or chana and aloo. I'm going to have some dal puri and I'm going to make some chana and aloo to go with that. So stay tuned and see how I make my chana and aloo or potato. So I'm starting here with my soaked chana, right, or chickpea. So this was the ones from the pack, and I soaked it overnight with some baking soda. I didn't show that on video, but I did that. So this is the soaked chana. I'm going to boil it up now to soften it. Now you can use the canned chana also if you prefer. I have to say chickpea too because some people might not know what chana is, but you can use a can, 2 or 3 cans of chickpea. You won't do this step, but I will show you where you could begin with doing that. But this step is just to soften the pack chana, because this is the one in the pack that you make from scratch. So in the pot I put some salt, and I also put some baking soda to help it to soften faster. So what I'm going to do next is cover the pot to help this to come up to a boil faster. So right now it's boiling. I drained it, rinsed it off, and now this is the step you're going to use if you're using the canned chana or chickpea. So you're going to start off, this is where you will begin. You put the oil. You could use olive oil, avocado oil, any kind of oil you want. Vegetable oil is your preference. So you just put the oil in the pot, let that heat up, and then you're going to put in all of your aromatics. I'm using onions, I'm using garlic, I'm using pimento peppers, and you could also use hot pepper if you like a little heat. I used a little piece of hot pepper, not too much. So I'm just going to saute these up really well. Now I'm adding in my dry curry powder, and I also have some jeera or cumin in there. So I'm just mixing that up, and I'm just cooking this for a little bit, maybe like 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add a little water to make a paste. So as you make the paste, you're going to let that cook down for a little bit. Once it cooks down, you're going to add in your potatoes or aloo. So this is what it should look like once it's cooked down a little. So now I'm adding in the potatoes. I'm going to make sure this is nice and coated, and then I'm going to add in my chana. Now that chana wasn't cooked, really soft, so that's why I'm putting it in now. If you're using canned chana, what you could do is let the potato cook for a little bit, add some water, let that get soft at least halfway, and then put in the canned chana, because that's already softened. But because this is the fresh chana that I'm using straight from scratch from the pack, I'm doing it like this. So I'm just adding in some water, and then I'm going to add a little seasoning to this, and I'm going to let this cook down for a little bit. I'm going to cover it and let it cook down. I'll put in my seasoning now because I want the seasoning to cook into it. So that's why I'm doing it now versus putting it on the end. So that I'll let that cook down for about 15 minutes because, as I said, the chana is already cooked most of the way. So now I'm testing the potato to see if it's soft. It's almost there. So now I'm going to add in my shadow benny or bandania or culantro, whatever you call it. Those are the names for it. And you just put it in. You adjust your salt, black pepper. If you want to put a little more hot pepper in there, this is the moment where you will adjust everything to your liking. I also have a secret little thing that I put in there. I always put a little tip of sugar into my curry. It always gives my curry a really nice taste. It just brings in that flavor. So that's optional, but that's something that I do. So right now I'm just adjusting, making sure that everything is nice and soft, and look how good that look. This is my finished chana. It's all done now, and this is my finished curry chana and potato, or curry chana and aloo. I really hope that you guys try this recipe. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. You can enjoy this by itself. You can eat it with white rice. You can eat it with roti, which is the most popular way that we eat it in the Caribbean. And always remember, my food is cooked with passion and served with love. God bless. Bye.